Runner on second base, 2 outs. I was just thinking put the barrel to the ball and good things are going to happen, and that's what happened. Got the runner in.
I was seeing the curveball pretty good. He threw me another, and that's where he messed up, and I poked it through the middle. Coach always says to be ready, and I was doing just that. I've had a role for the past 2 years coming off the bench and getting big hits, and I'm glad I could do my part for the team tonight.
We knew we weren't playing on Saturday, so we just knew we had to lock in, grind out at-bats, and get the job done.
Hey folks, Mr. Bowtie here. Keep banging home that subscribe button on your screen so that way you can stay up to date on all the great area high school and local sports coverage TV, radio, and cheap web streams refuse to cover. And check out my Twitter at Mr. Bowtie 1982. It's fast, it's free, and the UIL will love you if you do it. Thanks so much and enjoy the show. The last several years have been full of near misses for the Austin Westlake baseball team as they've been able to have great regular seasons winning district titles, but keep coming up short in the playoffs. This year they are the clear favorite to get back to the state semifinals in 6A for the first time since 2009 with only 4 losses in the regular season. They're taking on San Antonio Johnson, the Jaguars, with their best team since they went to the state final in 2016. The Jaguars won the normally tough Northeast District, that's 28-6A, but NEISD was a little bit down this year. This series, one of those must-wins for Westlake, a lot more than Johnson, because the future is now for the Chaparrals. Would that happen, or would Johnson repunch a ticket back to the Final Four? Let's check out the action. There is Westlake manager JT Blair. He teaches music appreciation, and this semester it was all about Queen. They were hoping we would rock you, Johnson, as the defense kept yourself alive. The first 6 innings of the game in San Antonio were a pitcher's duel with only a Johnson home run on the board. Aiden Bennett had a big defensive play tagging out a runner at third to start a double play earlier. His RBI single tied the game at 1 in the 7th and forced extra innings.
Runner on second base, 2 outs. I was just thinking put the barrel to the ball and good things are going to happen, and that's what happened. Got the runner in. I knew he was going to throw me a curveball. He had previously thrown me 2 curveballs, so I was waiting on it and drove it up the middle.
The Chaps were looking for somebody to love, and it was Ty Shapiro. Shapiro sat on the bench for nearly 2 hours, but his clutch hit in the 8th gave Westlake a lead, and he was the killer queen.
Coach always says to be ready, and I was doing just that. I've had a role for the past 2 years coming off the bench and getting big hits, and I'm glad I could do my part for the team tonight. He started me with the curveball and then came back with another curveball, so I was seeing the curveball pretty good. He threw me another, and that's where he messed up, and I poked it through the middle. Westlake added 1 more run for insurance, then right fielder Brady Babb ended the contest in the series with a heck of a play.
Babb, come on, Babb. 4! He's gone! Yeah!
He caught the fly ball, then threw home to nail the Johnson runner trying to score, and that ended the game, and Westlake's 14-year drought without reaching the baseball state semifinals. Hey, they get to sing Another One Bites the Dust as they beat Johnson 4-3, 3-1 to take the series and win number 40 for the Chaps.
Stay fucking turn!
We've really got the staff. I've always got the backup behind me. You know, I like to go in. We start that Thursday game, and I know that no matter what happens, my backup and the staff and the closing staff behind me is going to do just as good as I am and going to do even better than me when I fall short. And it's going to do everything they can to pick us up. So I know that I got them to trust, and so I go in going full force as hard as I can, and I know that they got my back, and they're going to get it done if I don't.
We knew we had a special team, and obviously we knew we had a shot at where we are now. We're not done yet, and you know, we just fight through every inning. You know, if we get down a run, it's not the end of the world. We know we can fight back. We have the pitching behind us to you know, limit what's going on, and you know, we get the bats hot, and it just a big innings on the way. We have a bunch of guys that play multiple sports, and especially football. I think we have 5 or 6 that were on the state championship football teams, and you know, those guys know exactly how to win a state championship, and they bring kind of the mentality to the dugout.
We knew we weren't playing on Saturday, so we just knew we had to lock in, grind out at-bats, and get the job done.
They can't quite sing We Are the Champions yet, but win 2 more games, and Westlake Hills will be singing You're My Best Friend. Reporting from San Antonio, I am the Queen Groupie, Mr. Bowtie.